Welcome people, welcome to the Wise Family 5 vlog again. Mr. People, me excited this time particularly because my wife and I started to have a conversation, right?
Yeah.
And but not gonna lie to you people, this is the first time my wife is getting arrested.
Guys, I got locked up.
So story time.
Locked up for real.
Story time.
Let's go.
Story time.
Leave it to the man upstairs. Get a youth, I go make way. Get a youth, I go get paid. Now everything turn up. We are come from nothing. Still ain't made it, but we still have some. Me and my friend them a party, and we see like none. Give your praises, and we still have some. Another day, another chance to make a killing. Another way, another plan to make a million. Talking band, can you hear me? I agree, a couple songs fucking with it. I'm in too deep, too close to quit.
Story time.
Story time.
So anyway people, let's get right tonight and now. Tira, talk to them.
Alright, so guys, this was the time that I got arrested. Now, I'll tell you, this is like the only time that I got arrested, actually, right? Yeah, only been arrested this one time. And you know, to tell y'all a little bit about me, I'm not the type to really break the rules. Ask Andre. Like, I don't like to litter or nothing like that. Or like, even if there's a sign that says something like, hey, we can't do that. Don't you see the sign? So I try to abide by the rules. And also, no animals was harmed in this story or anything like that, you know, so guys, don't judge me. I just gotta put that, you know, that description.
No animals were armed, none of them things.
Yes, and don't judge me, guys. Please don't judge me. Alright, so let's get into the story. Okay, so what year was this? Was it 13? Let me see. No, Tatum
no, that was
older.
probably 14, maybe 15. No, 14. No, it was 14 because 15 we moved in Dennis' house.
Okay.
Wasn't it 15, 16 we were in Dennis' house?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then 17 we came here.
Yeah. Okay, so 2014.
Yep, it was 14.
So rewind time to 2014. We were living in some townhomes. Shout out to Lintown Townhomes in St. Louis.
And big up St. Louis people.
What was our property guy? Craig.
What? Linton?
Yeah. What was his name? What was that guy's name?
I forgot his name.
I don't know why I'm drawing the blank right now. But shout out to him.
Yeah.
So.
I don't remember.
You know. I don't know. I don't remember. So growing up, I always had pets. So I always felt like, you know, my kids needed to have some type of pet. And guys, I don't like cats, but I figure, you know, maybe the kids would like a kitten or something. You know, kittens, you know, cats are not really bad animals. I'm just not a cat person. So I decided to go on Craigslist. I found this ad for a free kitten, and you know, somewhere in St. Louis. I drove to the lady and went and met her and everything. Bought a cage and everything for this kitten. You know, the kids were excited about to get a kitten, and at the time we actually had a dog that we weren't supposed to have.
We didn't get the dog.
I think we probably just got rid of the dog.
Did we get the dog first?
Yeah, we had the dog. I found this guy that was selling dogs on the street or something like that and bought this pit bull that was supposed to be like 5 weeks. But that dog was huge. His name was Ace. He already had a name.
No, the dog was a puppy, Tira.
He was huge. That was a big dog to be a puppy.
The dog was a puppy.
Yeah, he was a puppy, but he was just
But I did a real pit bull doing people. Like that dog I did big still.
Yeah.
So yes, what I'm saying.
And we lived in Lintown townhomes, which were not supposed to have any animals. But me being stubborn and just wanting to have a pet, I was like, I don't care. I'm buying a pet. You know, we're just gonna keep it on the hush. We're gonna make it work.
Yeah, I tried to hide it.
Yeah, and I felt like my kids just need to have a pet. Children should grow with a pet. That's just how I feel. So I don't know what happened to Ace. I think we just gave him away to that couple. Remember?
Yeah, we did carry him go meet up with somebody I sent who was coming to college and just.
Gave him, a nice couple, and they were taking care of him and everything. And actually, well, I don't keep in touch anymore, but probably like a couple years ago, she sent me pictures of him and everything. Like, he's a big dog.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. So I ended up getting this cat. So, you know, I go and pick up this cat. This is, well, kitten. That kitten was not a cat. It was a cat. It was a big old cat. Like, it was a cat. And I was like, are you serious?
So
it was like, Yeah.
Man, I was so mad about that cat, man. Mama, nice coach, you know, nice leather coach, you know, man.
Bring the cat home, and we had a leather couch kind of like this because he loves leather couches and stuff. And that cat tore that couch up. The whole side.
Everywhere the cat scratch up on the leather couch.
And I was just like, I'll just buy you another one.
I'm tired of that cat there, no, man. Take the cat out of the house. I'm tired of that cat there. You see me? So I said, alright. I get packed up on my nerves.
Yo. So that was already strike one with this cat, you know. And okay, so strike two. This cat was like, you know, normally I thought, you know, cats would like hide, and that's why I thought it was.
No, but remember, said there was like a look of blinds, you know, so
the cat was always in the window.
Yeah, got my eye behind the blinds.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is normally cats, their personality, they like to like be away and not near people. This cat wanted to be in the mix all the time. Yeah, but remember the cat wanted to sit on the couch with us and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't used to that because I really didn't grow with any cats. So I didn't know, but I just thought like cats would be like under the couch or something. This cat was like, nah, I'm sitting where you sitting.
Trying to be a little bit.
like a human and like pushing the kids off of me and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty scary. So, okay, so our leasing office guy, I forgot his name. We're just going to call him Bob. So, Bob put a note on the door saying that basically we need to pay like a fee for having a pet. Dave.
Yep,
yeah,
Dave. I remember
Shout out
his
to
name.
you.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave. That was his name.
It was Dave, yeah. Dave was his name. Yeah.
So, he said that we had to pay like a pet fee.
I was like, oh, snap. Yo, one time you see that, Mr.
And it was a lot. I think we had it. Make us pay like a deposit.
Couple hundred. Like, well, I mean, I said, ratted. I thought they I struggle with bills already.
So, guys, still me being stubborn, willing to fight for my cat that I really didn't like. Stubborn.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to fight for my cat. So I was like, look, I went to Dave and I said, hey, Dave, you know, this is not my cat. My friend, she left the country. She left the country and she doesn't have anyone else to watch her cat. And, you know, our lease was going to be up in a couple of months. And I said, she doesn't have anybody else, so I'm just keeping the cat. And he was like, okay, well, you're still going to have to pay the fee. And I was like...
Exactly. Right.
So, you know, that was it. That was all the strikes. I was like, you know, all right, you know what? We got to get rid of the cat. So I told the kids we got to get rid of the cat. And they were like, okay. You know, they didn't even care.
Yeah,
honestly, they didn't care. And honestly, I didn't even care either. But I just wanted to hold on to this cat. Just the fact that I wanted my kids to have a pet. But they didn't even care about this cat. And this cat was just like driving me crazy.
Yeah.
He was on me about this cat. And then now our guy was on us about the cat. And the cat was tearing up the furniture. So we had to get rid of that cat. Yeah, so I said, you know what? All right, I got to get rid of it. The guy was like, look, you got to get rid of the cat before like this Friday at this time. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I called around. I called Humane Society. They said I had to pay them to take the cat. And I was like, what? To give you something I have to pay you? And I didn't understand that. Even though now I understand, you know, I understand now why it's important to just go for it.
Yeah, right.
No, I do. Go forth and everything. But I decided, you know what? There's a nice park around the way. I'm just going to go and take the cat to the park and release it. It's a natural animal. I see cats outside all the time.
Plenty.
Yeah, I mean, the cat's going to eat. There's mice out there, birds. You know, this cat is going to survive. And a couple times the cat even left the house and came back and everything. So I figured, you know, like, I'm just going to take it away from the house so it don't come back and follow me. So that's why I took it to a park. So one nice sunny day. I don't know why I did it in the daytime. Thinking back now, I took the cat to the park with my children. We drove to the park. And, you know, I think the cat knew something was up because that cat was meowing. It was like, meow, meow. It was like really loud and everything. But, you know, we took it to the park.
Meanwhile, sorry, that day, me needed someone else. I just saw.
You weren't far from us though. You were at Old Boy House, not far.
Who that?
That guy that played the games and stuff.
Ooh.
With the long hair.
Long hair. Oh, Janos?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because remember how fast you came when I needed you? Anywho.
Nah, babe, I don't think. Nah.
Yeah, because you came fast when I needed you. You know his house was right there. I don't know. So I don't know. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though. So
all right, go on.
Yeah. So we went to the park. We found like a nice tree or whatever. You know, I carried the cat out and everything, and I placed the cat down. And, you know, the cat was just looking around and everything. So how this park is, because I had to tell this too, how the park is. Shut up. It's a big park, like a big field, but also part of the park is like people backyards. You know what I mean? You know how the park is set up. So, you know, I guess someone was watching me releasing the cat. So when the cat was sniffing around and stuff, you know, I just picked up Tayden. I grabbed Akira's hand and we just like slowly start walking backwards. And then I kind of just like took off running. And then I kind of took off running. And then I got in the car and everything. I was putting Tayden in the car seat and everything. I noticed that this guy in his backyard was like looking at me all strange and everything. And I'm like, what the F is he looking at? You know, not thinking like he watched me just do whatever. But honestly, guys, at that time, I didn't think anything was wrong with it. Because I see cats outside all the time. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, a cat to me is like a natural animal. Like, cats live outside all the time. So I wasn't about to pay nobody to take something from me. And then, like, I'm gonna go take the cat to the park and just drop it off. You know what I mean? But guys, put Tayden in the car, drove off, and by the time I turned the corner and I saw the guy again, and he was like mugging me, like looking pissed off and everything. So I flicked him off, y'all. I guess that was the cherry on top. You know. Guys, that's one thing. I don't like when people just be staring at me.
Bad people.
It makes me crazy.
They're bad
I'm
people.
Sorry, it makes me crazy when someone just all up in my face.
Don't play that one.
Yeah, so I flicked the guy off. I flicked him off. By the time I got to the main street of the road, what was the road? St. Charles Rock Road. By the time I got to St. Charles Rock Road, and probably about like not even a mile away from the park, I got pulled over. And I'm like,
yo, people, just so you know, that means that while I'm on there watch her,
yep.
He might go so I say, alright,
yep.
Watch me like that here, watch me like that, I'll look up black girl.
Got my license plate,
hey, girl.
everything.
Hey, police, hey,
yep.
Police. That girl ain't on her two picking them, you know what I said? She dashed the cat, just left him. Oh my God, she left the cat like that for dead, like that. No, really, like seriously, it's crazy. By the time you broke the car now,
I got pulled over.
I come from the park. Like, you get pulled over.
Not even like a couple feet. Like,
honestly, I was
nowhere. Nowhere. I don't even know where this cop came from. Like, literally just popped behind me.
And then, if you want to see a cop pull up at St. Louis, you just from nowhere you see another one.
Yeah. Once you see two cars, you get pulled over. So the cop pulled me over, and I'm just like,
then the whole precinct.
Yeah, and honestly, I was right across the street from the from the jail. Yeah, because it's just crazy how it is set up. St.
Louis system to me is still
it's like a trap.
Set up kind of, you know, man, I said segregated to that.
Yeah.
Perfect way to put it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm in the car. The kids are in the back seat. Karen and Tayden, they strapped up, and they don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
No, I wasn't done, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just playing. Alright, go ahead, talk. Sorry.
So, Akira and Tayden. Stop.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry.
So Akira and Tayden's in the backseat. They see the cop, and Akira is automatically scared. She's my scary kid. Like my
she is scary.
She's like, mommy, don't go to jail. Like, I'm like, Akira, just shut up and be quiet. And Tayden's like, oh, that's a cop. Like I'm like, Tayden, shut up. Both of y'all just shut up. Like, you know, I'm nervous, and he's asking me, mommy, what's gonna happen? I'm like, shut up. Like, wanting to scream. So the cop comes to my car, a little short guy, and he's like, hi ma'am, where are you coming from? And I was like, I'm coming from the park. And he was like, I know. Where's the cat? And I said, what are you talking about? You know, I'm like, excuse, like, huh, what is going on? He was like, there was cameras at the park. I saw you released the cat, and that's a felony, and you need to get out the car, you're getting arrested. And I was like, oh, what? I'm getting arrested? Like, what's going on, sir? Like, what? I just left the park and just with my kids, and I'm defending myself. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm getting arrested because I just left the park. And this guy, honestly, guys, I should have sued. I wish I should have sued. like I had the car in park, of course, and everything, and he like pulls my arm, so I'm fighting, like pulling myself back in the car, and he's pulling my arm out of the car, and Akira right at this point is like freaking out, like, "Mommy, no!" She's already out of her seat, and she's like in the middle of the seat and pulling me back, and Tayden's just like crying. And I'm just like, get off of me, get off. I'm not getting out, because I was not about to get out the car to get arrested.
St. Louis?
Yeah, like, for real.
Oh,
and you know what was really scary? This is during the time when Sandra Bland happened.
Well, Mike Brown in St. Louis.
Well, Mike Brown was a little bit after, I think. Yeah, but
no, Mike Brown
it was during that time.
And Mike Brown kick it off, and then you have Sandra Bland and everybody else.
But I think that's when I don't know, but it was just a scary time, and in St. Louis is not a time.
And then them shooting on next shoot.
Exactly. Like,
it's crazy.
I'm so happy that we don't live there anymore.
Yeah.
But you know, I was just, the only thing that was in my head was like, yeah, I released the cat or whatever the situation is, but I'm not getting out the car. I'm not about to get arrested. You take me to jail, and where my kids going to go? They're not about to be in the system. No. So I was going to fight. I was like, look, I need to call my husband, and my husband needs to come and be with my kids. So, you know, we were fighting for a good little minute, and then when the second cop car came, that's when the guy stopped, and he was like, she won't get out the car, she released the cat, and it was a black guy that came, and he was like, ma'am, did you release the cat? And I was like, yes, I did, but I'm not getting out the car. I don't care about getting arrested, because at this point I was like, I don't care. I basically had a fight with the cop, because this guy was trying to fight me, and actually, before that cop, second car came up, it's like he was about to reach for his mace. I was about to get maced and everything, so... Yeah, like he was about to like trying to really like hurt me and everything. Like he was just so angry because I released the cat, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like this is just a cat. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, you good?
Oh, sorry. So
yeah, you want to be
I know, sorry. So, but that's what I was thinking for real in my head. Like, this is crazy, and my kids are traumatized. I felt bad because all this happened. So the other cop came, and he let me call Wise. So I called Wise, and I felt like you came like just like that. Or maybe you were on your way home or something like that.
I remember when I reached it quick and fast.
Yeah, I was like, Wise, I'm arrested. Come get me.
Said, what? I was step on the phone. I think I stay up on the phone at the time.
Yeah. I was like, Wise, I got
I'm reaching and no time.
And I think when
then the time I reach now, I say, I want to go on there. So. And them, it was just in time for them at like, I walk with you and I put you in the vehicle.
Yeah.
And them something. I say, I want to go on there. So I don't understand.
Guys, when Wise finally came,
and trust
they were like this.
Them will not give you an explanation for nothing. I saw them work in St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Because St. Louis have a lot of different municipalities. Institutionalized corruption and foolishness. Like people, you have a police station where, let's say, right or so, where I want to look up, and then about 3 police cars there.
Yeah.
And then next door neighbor, I want different police department.
Yep, and then they'll have 3 more cars just within this map.
Yeah, man, and then it's one time all you drive on a road where, let's say, it's a main road,
like
a main street.
Road, yeah.
You have to be very careful to watch out for each of them.
Because it's different speeds.
Because a different city and different city limits and municipalities. I mean, I say, yo, them something are foolishness, a big foolishness. Yeah.
Yeah. So Wise finally came. They put me in the police car, and like I said, we were right across the street from the police station. I could have just walked across the street, but they put me in the police station. Heard the lights on, boo, stop traffic, just to bust you and everything. And I'm just in the back seat, like,
really. And then them just bust you and let them back out.
Just to go right in the driveway.
You see, if you don't even know what we're talking about, like if you don't see the distance, the proximity.
It was terrible.
Matter of fact, I literally like at the police station.
Right, like literally right across the street. Remember, it was like traffic backed up.
No, but Tara, I not even say at the next street today, you know?
No, I was
right there.
Like,
you were.
This is it. This is the
That's
station.
it, right?
Yeah, so they had a bus of Yui to get in the drive-through. So I'm just like, oh, this is so dramatic.
Is it the drive-through?
The driveway.
The
driveway. There was like a driveway. Then they opened up the garage and I went in.
Driveway. Oh, you mean yeah, I know what you're talking. I forgot you one gate.
I'm about to say I had it. I was there.
I was there too, man. You forgot.
No, okay. So this is my point of view. Then I want you to put your point of view on it. Okay.
Go on. Quick.
Okay. So I'm sorry I keep laughing because it's funny now. But at the time, guys, I was
convict.
Guys, I was
Can't
scared.
be.
I was shaking.
She a thug, man.
I
She
was
got
like,
locked up.
I don't know what's gonna
Locked up.
happen. Shut up. I was like, yo, I gotta work tomorrow. What if I'm locked up till tomorrow? Like, I'm gonna get fired. I was just thinking about everything. I was like, they probably got that cat. They probably got my fingerprint. Like, I didn't know if they like was gonna interrogate Akira and Taden or what was happening. I was just nervous. I was nervous because I've never done anything. I never even had detention before. Like, I was scared.
It's crazy.
So they finally get me out the car. I'm like in the garage or something like that, and they give me like some clothes and all that stuff. They said, "What size are you?" And I was like, "A small." I'm trying not to cry, and I had like some synthetic dreadlocks. Then I had like bottle caps in my hair. And I was like, "You gotta take all those out." Remember that? I had to take my bottle caps out, my shells out, and all that stuff. And I was like, everything was out. So I was like, "All right, I don't got no jewelry or nothing like that." So they made me change. I had to change it to an orange jumper. Like nude underneath. Like I was like, can I keep my underwear? They're like, no. I'm like, oh my god. So a nasty orange jumper that was like 3 times bigger than me, that barely buttoned up. And then they had me do fingerprint. I had to take a mug shot and everything, like turn all that stuff. And then they walked me to a cell. At first I thought they was just gonna put me like in a holding cell. I thought, I mean, maybe it was a holding cell, but that thing looked like a real jail, at least as what I see on TV. So I had to like walk in a little, they had like just regular cages, and I was like, all right, they about to put me in that. Are you going to sleep? Is he really sleeping right now? No. You rude as heck. So
it licked me. I'm there enjoying my time. Trust
You
me.
like-
I swear. They didn't realize what I was going. Go on. Go on.
So they walked me in this dark alleyway or whatever. Like they put me like in the back of the jailhouse or whatever the case. So I'm like, yo, this is so crazy. All this work. God, like I'm in my head. I'm just like, this can't be real. I'm getting punked or whatever the case is. So I come in. And when you first walk in, there's a door. Like, you walk in, and then there's a door that's, like, a little room by itself. And when I'm walking in, I just hear, like, boom, 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 boom. And the guy was like, go ahead, keep walking. So I'm like, oh, man. So I keep walking, and there's 2 bunk beds. Like, 2 sides. There's a set over here and a set over here. And there was a lady on the one side. At the top, she was sleeping. And then there was a lady at the bottom on the same side. And she was, like, sitting there like this.
Story come to Bob, you know. What you know? Get nice.
So she was sitting up like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I walk in and I automatically, of course, I'm going to walk to the empty beds.
Yes.
So I walk in and I go to the empty bed and I just sit there and I'm like on the edge, on the edge of the bed. And I'm just like sitting there with my head down, like, I didn't even try to make eye contact with anybody. I was just like, just zoning out, you know, not even worried about anything. So the lady at the top, she kind of peeks up and she's like, hey. And I'm like, hi, like that. And she was like, what day is it? And I was like, I think I said it's a Thursday. She was like, okay. What time was it when they checked you in? I was like around 6 o'clock. She's like, all right, I got 3 more hours to go. And I was like, okay. And she kind of just passed out. So I was like, oh, all right, good. She passed out, you know. And then the other lady, I just see her. She like, you know how like when you're in a bunk bed, but you like sitting all the way back and you can't, all you see is your feet. And she's just dark.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? Like her back was against the wall.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really see her. All I saw was like her feet. Like she was underneath. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So she was sitting like this. So I saw her, but I was trying not to make eye contact because I was like, yo, if she don't say nothing to me, I ain't saying nothing to her. So all her hair is
like dope like that, huh?
No, like, please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me.
So they say ready for anything, no, anything, no.
Not at all.
What?
So I was
Listen.
sitting there. No, I was sitting there and I had my head down.
Cause none knowns, you have your head down. Cause none knowns, you are thugs in a place, and then for no one, not true. Eh?
No.
Am I wrong?
No. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I had my head down because I didn't want her to say nothing. And I thought it would just be better if we just kept it silent, you know. But that wasn't her case. So maybe about 5 minutes of silence, you know, like not even a drip. Like it was silent, like dead silent. All I hear was, hey. And I'm just like, I look over at her and I see her sit up, and she looked crazy as heck. I couldn't even tell you what she looked like to this day, but I know she looked crazy as heck. I just remember a crazy as heck person looking at me like, hey, and I was just like, hey. She said, what's the last thing you ate? And I was just like, in my head, I was like, oh shit, why is she asking me that? Like, that's random. That's scary. Isn't that scary? Isn't that scary for like when she asked me that, what's the last thing you ate? I was scared, y'all. I was scared. I was like, Taco Bell. I said like that. I was like, Taco Bell. And she was like, and she sit back. And then she sat back up and she was like, why you in here? And I was like, I literally probably, like, you probably could have heard me. It's like, I took a breath. Now, guys, you know how in the movies, like, when you can, like, go in your head for a second, everything kind of slows down. So this is what happened. So when she asked me, what am I in here for? In my head, I was like, yo, I should say that. Like, I beat someone up. I'm crazy. I, like, keyed my boyfriend car. Like, something that sounds gangster. You know what I mean? Like, hard. Like don't come at me type stuff. You know what I mean? Even though I was scared, I wanted to do something like, I'm in here for a good reason. You know what I mean?
You know, nobody do anything the chicken shit.
Yeah. But the true Tiara came out.
I am here.
And I said, I released the cat in the wild.
Oh man. Oh, in jail, bro.
I said, I released the cat in the wild. I don't even know why did I say wild. Like, why did I say, like, I let a cat go? You know what I mean? Like, I kicked the cat out. Like, I could have made it sound, like, tough, but I said, I released the cat in the wild.
Proper as shit. That is funny.
Guys, this lady looked at me. She looked at me dead in my soul. Like, she even kind of like, you what? Like that. And she looked at me. She was like, punk ass bitch. And I was like, oh, she about to come back. Y'all guys, I thought I was going to get shanked. I'm not going to lie. I thought she was going to She was so mad at me. She was so mad.
I did. I thought I was going to get shanked.
I really thought I was going to get shanked, y'all. I thought I was going to get shanked. I was so scared. But she just, after that, you know, she just kind of sat back. And how long was I locked up? Because I feel like I was locked up for a couple hours.
Maybe about a couple of minutes. Maybe about half hour, maybe.
No.
About 30 minutes.
No, I was locked up for at least like 2 hours.
Maybe.
At least 2 hours. Guys, I was sitting on the edge. Like, I think I had to pee. And I was looking at the toilet like,
Me just have a bail out.
I know I'm going to get bailed out.
Me just have a coordinate.
I'm going to hold
Me just have a coordinate your mother and your brother.
Yes,
I think me have to link your brother to and, you know, man,
because I had to get bailed out. And I ended up getting a lawyer also. Yeah. Luckily, my lawyer was able to amend it. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So what happened when I got arrested on your end? Like, where did you, did you follow me?
Get the kids, man. No, I just get on some phone call and get out. Come pay money and sit and just work and get out. That's it. Because they couldn't hold on for your bills. That's not fool and money them a look.
Because I released the cat.
And money them a look.
Yeah, basically. Like that guy, I think my arm was swollen. Like, I wanted to sue them. I think that's why we got a lawyer, actually. They didn't read me my rights. That guy harassed me, basically, when he kept on pulling my arm and everything. I just feel like, give me a ticket or a warning or something like that. But, like, really, I guess I don't have a record anymore because I got it amended, but I got arrested.
You're probably still dead, but I don't really know.
I literally had handcuffs. I was locked up.
Let me out.
Guys, I was so scared. Like, that was the almost scariest moment in my life when that lady asked me, what did I eat? Like, I was like, yo, I'm really in jail right now. Yo, that's a real jail question though. What's the last thing you ate? And I was like, yo, why she asked me that? Like,
I would have said, like, why would you ask me that? Like,
what?
Hell yeah, like, why would you ask me that?
I told you she looked crazy as heck. I
don't give a goddamn. I'll be crazier. I might have to pull off the look.
Yeah, she would have said the same thing she said to me. You look like a fish off of SpongeBob.
Boy, well, people, listen though. You, matter of fact, you direct it. You can't take the lead. Continue the story.
Well, I'm done actually. So that's what happened, guys. And then the next thing I knew, they knocked on the door. Knock, Tierra. I came out and I was released. I put my clothes back on. They threw away my bottle caps and all that stuff. My shisha. I was pretty pissed about that. But you know, the kids hugged me and everything, and I was like, man, guys, I got arrested. I can't believe it. And
but that's like honestly the worst police station
to get arrested. Yeah.
Ever.
It was an experience. At least I could put that on my bucket. Well, check it off my bucket list. I got arrested. I'm a gangster. Triple OG, Double T, Queen
TT.
P.
But people, watch it now. Make sure you go subscribe to Home with Simone on YouTube.
Hey,
You see me?
Simone.
I say, yeah, some support. Subscribe to our thing. You see me? And just follow the movement. Remember, I said to do the same thing to Peaceful Ambition on Facebook and YouTube. You see me? I say, don't know the thing. Follow up on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Do the same with Akira's View. You see me? I say, yeah, Instagram too. You see me? I say, do the same with Akira's View on YouTube. Don't know the thing. All heap of things come.